Hello there, and welcome back to Fascist Canada. Glorious Canada. Well, not fascist yet, but soon enough. Where we left off, we gained our independence from the British Empire. We left the Allies. We are now planning to go our own route as our own glorious nation. Let's go full speed ahead here. We do have many points to modify the government, but we want a lot of these for going towards justifying war goals. We need a independence referendum, but I don't see any of the stuff here at all. I'm not sure where it is. Not sure why we haven't had the option here yet. But soon enough, I'm sure. Oh, mass assault has come through. Excellent. We're going to continue with these. Pocket defense will be very useful there. Excellent. Now, the sooner the better when it comes to this. Excellent. Fascism on the rise. The Canadian people have a noble history. A history they've been made to forget under the weak and cowardly rule of Liberal Party. They claim to represent the people, but can so feeble a state enforce the will of the people? Only by spilling the blood of these traitors can we fulfill our destiny. Well, that's a bit out there. The fascist speakers in Canada have made no secret of what they think of our current rulership and political system. Speeches like this have been tapped into a public dissent that is particularly pronounced in the more conservative sections of the military. We need a referendum. And so we had one. We are now unitary? What did that say? We are now Unitary Canada, and we are ruled by this man, Adrian Arcand. I know nothing about him, but he does look rather scary. I'm sure they picked this picture of him on purpose. I'm sure not every image of him has him looking like they just dug him out of the ground, and he's gritting his teeth. But oh well, we are now ready to go. Cuba down here, we are going to justify a war goal on them to take Cuba. It's going to take 235 days, but I'm sure we will not have any trouble with that. Our military plan is simple. We'll land either side of Havana, take Havana, and then from there secure the rest of the islands. They are relatively weak. They have 1 to 7 divisions. We're going to be landing with 10, and then we do have more in reserve who can come up and join. They have no navy and no air force, so we are in a very strong position here. They do supposedly have a few men in reserve, a lot of fuels and transport factories, but we'll no doubt be able to destroy them here. Now, we can create more divisions to help out. We don't have much manpower. We have enough manpower for another division. We'll have them come out to Nova Scotia. We'll have them train as fast as possible. Not quite the manpower for a second, but we will, once this is done, be supporting the blue shirts, and that will give us the manpower to have this all finished before then. So we will have some more men ready to come to the aid of Canada. Excellent. We have a nice new colour on the map as well. It's a whitey colour. What's this? Adrian Arcand denounces Cuban ideals. The Cuban claims to have liberty and democracy, claim to want peace, but all of these things they pride themselves on are hollow. Their democracy divides the people where it should stand united. Their liberty is not the freedom for the strong to achieve greatness, but for the weak to remain mediocre. We Canadian see through these lies, and we can see that this peace on their terms, is a lie as well. The National Unity Party has long derided the weaknesses of the Cuban nation, but lately the rhetoric has grown more aggressive. The day armed conflict grows closer. Excellent. Adrian Arcand announces Cuban ideals. Very good. So when is this scheduled to come to a head? They believe on the 29th of March. Okay. The 29th of March will forever be etched into Canadian history as they became a superpower into their own right. We do have need this manpower, so if you could please, that would be great. 26. Yes, but you lack a few thousand men. Might even get all of them by the time comes. But no, we will be supporting the blue shirts next time, and that will give us a lot more manpower. I think 2% increase. A fair few. We will be needing men, of course, to go over and occupy Cuba once it is secured. I'm sure it will go swimmingly. Maritime Colonial Railway, however, is now complete. Excellent. And we will be going through to support the blue shirts. Giving us a recruitable population of +2% and war support of +5%. That sounds great. And we now have the steel from Quebec, meaning it's our... Oh, we don't actually have the manpower for this ship. Okay, in that case, we are going to cancel these guys here. Yes, we need that manpower for these boats. You are supposed to be the last one. We next up want the next... Wait, let's go ahead and auto on this. We need 38 to save that, so we're going to have to take a few things off. Armor, for one. Could lower the engine to level 1 there. Wait, did that not actually change it? Yeah, it did. -3. -5, -5. Okay, well, we'll keep the engine then and just put on... Oh no, we still need to get rid of the engine. One of these guns has to go. What are you? Okay, we'll get rid of you. Excellent. And you'll be the 1936 cruiser Halifax. Excellent. You'll have names of the historical light cruisers, the native tribe names, the cities. Let's go with cities. Save. Very good. You are next. Once these fellows have finished their last ship, and you'll be going for the Atlantic Squadron. Very nice. Does our navy so far have decent names? Oh yeah, they have names. Well, sure, we'll leave them where they are. Excellent. Well, all we have to do is wait until March now. Yunnan has joined the Chinese United Front. Good for them. There's nothing here I'm too worried about. As for the construction, we'll go through with these factories as we can. Wouldn't mind having another civilian later on as well. Civilian factories equal military factories. You can always convert them later on. But we need them for building and potentially trading for resources. I don't want to trade too much. We're only one steel behind at the moment and it goes towards the ship, so it should be relatively fine. In fact, let's have the ships to the top here. The support equipment isn't currently needed, and guns, we have a lot of guns. So go ahead and leave that. Yes, I'm glad I went for putting that manpower down real quick. That will save us a fair bit. We could have had another division, but the ship is more useful to me at the moment. District Militia, you say? The 11th. Let's call them the Cape Bretoners. There you go. Excellent. I myself am from Cape Breton, so it's nice to have a division named after my last 11th Cape Bretons. We'll have them join up here. I'm sure you'll find your way over to the Cuban land once we all arrive. Excellent. Modify the government is now something we can do as well. I'm not sure if we want anyone here. Popular figurehead for stability, not really too useful. More industrialist could be interesting, but there's also people here. You have an army defense, army defense. Defense or offense? I think... Let's go for offense, yes. Excellent. Offense should help us out a grand amount. We also do have a lot of command power here as well, so let's go and see if we can help you. We go for the offensive doctrine for you, and division recovery rate, very good. And well, let's go for reinforcement rate as well. Or do we want something else later on? Maybe we will. Let's see about you as well. Is there anything we can do here? No, it's just a simple hill fighter for now. We can, however, use these tactics later on with Staff Office Plan will give us planning speed. You there, Force Attacks, Last Stand, and Staff Office Plan for planning speed. Yeah, we'll just we'll keep some points in reserve. I'm sure they will come in useful at a later date. Excellent, we have supported the blue shirts. That will give us a lot more manpower. Now there is the option to join Germany, and we do want that for the what's it called? The achievement. So we'll be going through with this. I'm not sure if we'll do it first. Okay, maybe we will. No, let's not. Let's not until we have Cuba under control. I don't want Germany to start a war with someone else and raise the tension limits. We'll simply go through for now with army modernization. Germany can wait. There's not any rush for them at all. Excellent, the Navy is doing what it does. Do you already have one of the level 2s? No, we don't. No, we don't. We only have the other ones here. Ah. We could upgrade all of these ships. Refit ships. Not sure. Lewis MK Mark III has been built. Very good. Let's go ahead and learn about the rest of these guns here. Make the men a lot more efficient in their landing. That is what we want. Ah, good. We can now train another district militia. I set you again to Nova Scotia, and we'll name you the 11th again. The 11th, from this sort of area. Let's go for St. FX Force. Excellent. St. FX is the university in this region. I have spent a bit of time there myself as well. So go ahead and get these fellows involved. Very good. Only a few months to go, and in Cuba you will be giving us all of this chromium, I'm afraid. And from there we are going to want to try and build a grand navy later on, but also we should be able to get some resources through the exports of it as well. So you giving me any... No. No, that's a shame. It would have been nice to see if we were gaining some factories there, but apparently not. If we have a lot of chromium now, I'm sure we'll be able to gain some. Also, Cuba does have some factories which will be all grand to us. 2 military, 2 civilian, not sure which we will get out of them. Still no Air Force shown. Still no military shown, but it got 3 to 13 divisions, so we do need to act fast to secure Havana. We don't want to get bogged down here and struggle to secure it. Army modernization has gone through, however it's not enough experience points to add any support equipment to the force. We'll be going next on with the Canadian Infantry Corps, or the Defence of Canada regulations. That looks like a fun time, and it will get us to other recruitable population. Means we'll go through with the Defence Canada regulations. We can again support the military here, but it's not really something that takes my eye. Military theorists. Military theorists could be useful. There's of course mobilizations and resources there. We don't need any manpower laws. Maybe we'll go through with partial mobilization, but we need the war support. Quite close. Quite close indeed. If we were to propaganda, we can't because there's not enough world tension. You could go for improved worker conditions here, gain weekly stability, but our stability is already quite high. No, good for you. The war escalates. The world is a fine place. Canada no longer has any support for democracy at all. The CPC here under Tim Buck does still have quite a bit of force, but they are waning with every passing day. March is now very close, and I hope that we can get these forces out here to do some grand work over in Cuba. Excellent. This will be quite an army. Quite an army indeed. Construction level 3 has come through. Very good. That'll give us excavation level 3 as well, eventually. Now, over here, it appears the Spanish Civil War is nearly over, and it is nationalist Spain who has come out ahead. What a surprise. The socialists still do exist, but barely. 4,000 guns in reserve. Extra forces are going to be ready to drop and be sent over once we have secured a port. It should be quite easy to secure the port of Havana. I can't imagine they've got terribly many forces around. Excellent, another army here is ready. The St. FX force, very good. Any justification for war has come through, and so we will declare it. Declaration of war on Cuba, no potential enemies. Let's go. And the invasion is already told to attack. They've been waiting very patiently for a very long time, so hopefully they will do a good job there. But we need to be able to secure Havana. Without Havana, we are in a very bad spot. And a nationalist victory in the Spanish Civil War has occurred. Good for them. We'll support our fellow nationalists throughout the world. And good, we have now arrived. We'll have this force go down that way as a distraction. You are going to be coming up this way, however, to try and secure their forces. We will begin the attack, and hopefully we'll be able to take them out before any major issues. Now, we have run into a brick wall, but Havana will be secure. However, there's no point securing Havana if most of our army is still cut off here, so let's go ahead and secure the main way through. Research slot available. That is potentially for a better gun or potentially for more industry. Let's go with more industry. National focus again. We have wartime prices and trade bonds. Resources to market -5%. Max factories in state +10. Order is war bonds, which will be consumer goods -3. Nationalize the resources there. Recruitable population 5%. Stability -5. Factory output +2. Dockyard +2. I think resources are what I need most. So I am going to go with the wartime prices and trade board. Excellent. The horses here are still doing a very good job. We have need to secure this force. Horses, can you continue to hold these guys off? Excellent. Our forces now have their support. We'll have the entire army now told to man here. There's the entire army, please. All of you. Let's get everyone over this way. And your job is to secure Cuba. More forces will come over from Canada. We should have the naval area more than supported. We'll have you now switch to patrol throughout the region. Or do we want convoy? Let's go for convoy escorts, yes. Excellent. This man here is struggling to hold on, but we do have more forces coming in to win the war. So far in this war, we have lost 1,000 men while killing 11,000. Cuba is very close to capitulation. Hopefully we can get through easy enough once these fellows here fail their attack. We're telling them to attack, and hopefully it will go through all well and good. They can't navally attack us, so we're not going to struggle there. Support! No, we do have enough of a port size to keep our men supported, so that's all well and good. The rest of the forces have now arrived. We should be able to force them back. It is going to be a bit of a bloody war fighting through the jungle here, but victory will be ours. I'm not sure how they're able to attack us and defend from us like that. But oh well. They will be pushed back momentarily. That is quite a view. Excellent, we have pushed them back. Not quite 100%, but we're getting there. We've now lost 4,000 men while they have lost 21,000. It is going very well. We'll go ahead and commission a few more divisions there. And we'll continue our push into their land. Of course, we'll try and go straight through to Guantanamo with a bit of a force, but I don't think we'll be able to get the naval support around here, would we? Navy, can you also support here? Yes, you can. Okay, let's choose one of you to have a naval invade from Havana to Guantanamo. Now, it shouldn't take you too long to be able to do that. No, a week. Well, it's probably faster and worth more lives than everything else we've got going on here. Excellent. Let's see if Guantanamo is undefended. They have 9 divisions here out of potentially 9. So hopefully this here will put an end to the war. Excellent. Looks like it will be. But Hofmeister has been wounded. That is a terrible shame. But the war has come to an end and we have secured their equipment. Cuba has capitulated. Adrian R. Khan has announced that the cowardly Cuban nation could no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming presence of Canadian forces throughout the country. The Cuban government chose to flee the country and has gone into exile. Their main forces have capitulated and unitary Canada is now in control of their home area. Though the war continues elsewhere, this is a great victory for Canada. Excellent, we're taking all of this land directly. Thank you very much. Now let's get rid of this plan here. Very good. And let's see about these resources. Now they are giving me a fair bit of them. Let's go to occupied territories. Now we have Cuba. Civilian oversight will give us -10 there, -50% of the manpower. Local resistance, that's a decrease in resistance if we do have a local police force here. We want that, we want to have their resources. Currently we're at 14%. Local police force, required governments, garrisons go down, population down. Resources into factories, we just want to get it all the way up. So if we do go with, not brutal oppression, but local police force seems relatively powerful. Secret police. So the secret police would get us resources and factories. Military governor, resources and factories again. But compliance would go down. We need compliance higher. There is no way to increase compliance here, it looks like. Why does it say loss of compliance? What is the average gain of compliance then? Okay, well let's go with not martial law, but a military governor. Excellent. The district militia here. No, let's go with cavalry militia. What does that mean? Per suppression 500. So they're much more efficient at it. We'll go ahead with you guys. Excellent. Military governor. Very good. So compliance on map 4%. Well, we do want more compliance, and one way to do that will be through a agency. Let's create a intelligence agency. We're calling them. I'm not sure why it's Rook. It's probably the historical name. Does it really matter? I'm not sure. We'll just go with Rook for now. We will take this badge here. I'm sure that's the one for Canada. Excellent. Unassigned division still will have all of you join up with this force here. Now all of the horse divisions, that's you, and you, are going to be joining a new force here. Under command of Thomas Victor Anderson, and your colour is going to be the... well, you're going to be colour of red. You're going to have the 2nd Army badge. And you are going to garrison Cuba. Very good. Under this man's control. The rest of the army here, we are going to be moving back over to these areas. And they will, from there, be able to plan the next attack. We do have a lot of points here to be spending. Base stability will go down a lot if we ban communism. I wouldn't mind banning communism. Let's have a look here. So, high infantry. Let's go with a man here for the military theorists. Army experience gain and land doctrine will be very useful. Civilian economy will go to early mobilization now that we do have so many points. Excellent. Very good indeed. So resources now, we have 34 chromium from Cuba. Well, 64, we do export out of it. We do also get a bit of steel from there as well. Good, so we now have enough steel. We are building military factories, however. Special projects are using up a lot of our guys for now, so we will want a few more of you later on. Very good, and then we are going to want some of you here also. Let's go with this first, though. Guns are being produced, very good. Support equipment we will want to use up later on. Excellent. Let's get the army back, and then let's start to plan the future. Wartime prices and trade board have come through. Very good. Canada wheat board, consumer good factories -15%, factory output, dockyard output up. So I don't want to worry about trying to take these lands just yet. What I want to worry about is fixing the country and making us a powerhouse. As for the Navy, let's have you go back to port. It is nice to have all of these areas secure, but we're not going to need that. Oh, let's just put you on here so I can get rid of these. We're going to want all of these areas manned, really. Especially this region if we do want to secure somewhere like Greenland. Excellent. The forces will be very happy when they return. Let's have a look at Germany. Are we able to join the German Reich without the faction thing? Yes, we can ask to join their faction. Very good. World tension will barely even go up. Let's join it. Excellent. So that will give us the achievement there. So, all well and good. Where does it say the achievements? Where is it? Not available, not available, not available. Yes, but down to the available ones. I should have just taken it. Let's have a look. It's got to be around here somewhere. Available, listen very carefully. Has Canada taken control? Washington would be nice. Defeating Britain would be great, as Egypt's brains completes descendant zombies focus. Well, maybe later. Huh, I'm not sure why we don't have that as an option. We have joined them. It should show up as complete. Unless it does show up as complete, I'll have to have a look. But that'll do for this episode. Thank you for watching. When you come back, we'll start to look at what Germany is planning. The Sudetenland, they're getting there, and we'll have to plan a war to secure these lands and eventually go through into United Kingdom through the north. Thank you for watching. I hope you are enjoying this campaign so far. I really am. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.